Spoilt Brat gets a harsh wake-up call and he deserves every bit of it. Mark is 10 years old, a bratty child whose actions are about to change the course of his family's life. Follow the Johnson family as they face the challenges of raising a bratty child and embark on the journey of growth and transformation. Mark's entitled behaviour was a constant source of frustration for his parents. No matter how hard they worked or how much they sacrificed, it was never enough for him. Little did he know that his actions were about to set in motion a series of events that would teach him some valuable lessons. In the Johnson household, love and warmth filled the air. Peter and Megan, hard-working parents, worked tirelessly to give their children a comfortable life, complete with private school education, fun-filled holidays, and an abundance of toys. They dedicated their lives to provide the best for their two children. Lily, the youngest, sweet and grateful daughter, appreciated every moment of their love and care. But their son Mark was a different story. He was a complete brat. His world revolved around himself, and he cared little about anyone else's feelings or needs. Mark took everything for granted. He went through the terrible twos which some families go through, but most children's behaviour improves as their communication improves. But not for Mark. His speech was advanced for his age, but his behaviour was appalling. As he got older, he became more manipulative and cunning, acting as a spoilt brat. As we delve deeper into the story, we witness the struggles faced by the Johnson family. As usual, the family gathers around the dinner table, the air filled with delicious aroma. Megan has spent hours in the kitchen, preparing a meal that caters to everyone's taste and preferences. Peter speaks up with excitement. "All right, everyone, let's dig in. It looks fantastic, honey." Lily also expresses her gratitude. "Thank you, Mum. Everything smells amazing." But Mark, as usual, with a grimace on his face, complains. "What's this? You know I don't like vegetables. I'm not going to eat this. Can't we just have pizza instead?" "Now come on, Mark, your mum spent a lot of time making this dinner. You know you're getting pizza on Friday night," his father said with annoyance. "Well, I'm sick of these type of meals. I'm not eating it," he yelled as he left the table. Mark's picky eating habits and dismissive attitude towards his mother's cooking were typical of his entitled behaviour. He failed to see the effort and love that went into every dish, his desires always taking precedence over the family's shared moments. One Sunday afternoon, Peter returned home with a bright smile on his face, clutching tickets in his hand. "Mark, Lily, I have a surprise for you. I managed to get the tickets to the new theme park. It's going to be so much fun." Mark rolls his eyes. Why couldn't you get VIP passes? Didn't you see the TV advertisements about how we wouldn't have to queue in the lines? Instead, with VIP tickets, we can go straight onto the rides. This is such a waste of time. The room, once filled with anticipation, grew silent. Lily, who had been excitedly bouncing up and down, couldn't hide her disappointment. Her brother's rude response shattered her joy, and she glanced at her father, her eyes welling up with tears. Peter, with a mix of frustration and sadness, looked at Mark and asked, "Do you want to go to the theme park or not?" "Yes, but it's going to be a pain to queue up. I wish you would think of what I want, and if it's too hot, I'm not going," he yells as he runs out of the room, leaving both Lily and her father looking in disbelief. Lily's excitement turned into heartache. She had been looking forward to experiencing the theme park with her family, hoping for a day of laughter and shared memories. But her brother's selfishness cast a dark cloud over the anticipated adventure, leaving her feeling let down and unseen. The Johnsons family's realisation deepened. Mark's constant demands and lack of gratitude were taking a toll. On Mark's birthday, Megan put all her love and effort into baking him a cake, She wanted to make his special day memorable and show him how much she cared. "Happy birthday, Mark, I made your favourite cake. Is this the best you could do? It doesn't even look as good as the ones from the store." Lily watched with sadness as her mother's face fell. She understood the hours of work and dedication that went into every detail of the cake. It pained her to see Mark's thoughtless response. Lily had prepared a special gift for her brother for his birthday. He hoped it would bring a smile to his face, but after what he said about the cake, she was nervous. "Mark, I made this drawing just for you. It's a picture of our family. Happy birthday." Mark looked at the photo with a smirk on his face. "That's so dumb. Why would I want a dumb drawing? Give me a real gift. What were you thinking?" Of course, this didn't go down well with Lily or Peter or Megan, but they had to put it aside as it was his birthday. They also prepared a gift for Mark, hoping to bring him joy on his special day. His mum and dad wished him a happy birthday as they gave him their gift. Watching him unwrap with anticipation, Mark stared at his gift. He didn't say a word. Peter exclaimed, "We've got you the latest video game you've been longing for." Megan chimed in, "Yes, it's the one you've enthusiastically been discussing for weeks." "About time! I thought you would never get it, but it better not have any glitches like the last one." Even his parents' thoughtful gesture didn't elicit the gratitude they had hoped for. Mark's entitled attitude continued to overshadow any appreciation for the efforts made by his family. It was becoming clear that a more significant change was needed in order to help Mark see the value of love and care that surrounded him. The realization had dawned upon the Johnson family that Mark's behaviour had reached an untenable level. His constant demands, ungratefulness, and lack of empathy had a toll on their lives. Peter and Megan knew they had to take a drastic step to help Mark learn the value of family and gratitude. As they sat at the dining table, "Oh, we've tried everything, Peter. Nothing seems to get through to Mark. It breaks my heart to see him treat us like this, and it's not fair on Lily." "I agree, Megan. Our love alone isn't enough. We need to show him what life is like without our constant support and privileges he takes for granted." After much discussion, Peter and Megan made the difficult decision to seek help from a specialised foster home that focused on teaching family values and empathy. On the day of the appointment with the foster home coordinator, the Johnsons found themselves in a state of anticipation and anxiety. As they waited in the reception area, a mix of hope and uncertainty hung in the air. This meeting held the key to their family's future. Finally, their name was called and they entered the coordinator's office. The foster home coordinator, with a compassionate demeanour, welcomed them warmly. She acknowledged their concerns and challenges they faced. Peter and Megan expressed their determination to make a change and help Mark understand the importance of family values. The coordinator offered a specialised foster home program focused on teaching responsibilities and values. Megan and Peter agreed, knowing it was the right path for their family. With unwavering determination, they committed to the program, willing to do whatever it takes to help Mark grow into a responsible and caring individual. The coordinator appreciated their dedication and proposed a 3-month program. As they faced the difficult decision of enrolling Mark in a 3-month program, Peter and Megan couldn't help but question if it was the right choice. Will this be a wake-up call that changes their son's spoilt bratty behaviour? Can their love and dedication withstand the challenges that lie ahead? Will Mark's selfishness be replaced with empathy and gratitude? Or will their family be forever changed? So many questions were going through their mind, but in time they will know the outcome. As the day of Mark's departure arrived, a mix of sadness, hope and uncertainty filled the Johnsons' household. Lily stood beside her parents, her eyes filled with both sorrow for her brother's absence and a glimmer of hope for his transformation. With tearful goodbyes, the Johnson family bid farewell to Mark, entrusting him to the foster home that would guide him on his transformative journey. Lily's voice trembled with the hope and longing as she expressed her deepest wish for her brother. "I hope he realizes how much we love him and how much we want him to be part of our family." Her words carried a heartfelt plea, a yearning for their family to be united in love and understanding. Her father held a mixture of determination and sadness as he reassured Lily. "We're doing this because we love him, Lily. Sometimes tough love is necessary to bring about change." His words carried a weight of difficult decision, acknowledging the need for a drastic measure to help Mark grow and learn. As for her mother, she was crying and nodding in agreement. As Mark reluctantly stepped through the threshold of the Navarro family's home, an unfamiliar tension filled the air. The colourful tapestries and interesting objects that adorned the walls seemed different from what Mark was used to. The Navarro family, with Mr. and Mrs. Navarro and their 2 children, Sophia and Carlos, stood still, ready to confront Mark's bratty behaviour. Mark looked around the living room with a mix of curiosity and disapproval. The decorations seemed old-fashioned to him, and he couldn't understand why they were so important to the Navarro family. "Why do you have all these old decorations?" Mark asked. "Modern homes don't look like this." Mr. Navarro, a wise, patient man, smiled kindly at Mark. "These decorations tell the stories of our ancestors and our family's traditions," he explained. "They remind us of our history and things that are important to us. They make our home special and unique." During the family's dinner, Mark's nose scrunched up in disdain as he encountered the unfamiliar food set before him. "What is this strange food?" Mark complained. "Why can't we just have pizza or burgers like everyone else?" Mrs. Navarro, a kind and wise woman, smiled warmly at Mark. "This is a special dish that has been passed down in our family for generations," she said. "It's a way for us to remember our heritage and the flavours that are meaningful to us." As the days and weeks went by, Mark continued to resist the Navarro's family's way of doing things. He complained about doing the chores and wanted to spend more time playing video games. "Why do I have to do all these chores?" Mark grumbled. "It's not fair. I just want to have fun. You know the meaning? Fun?" Chores are tasks that help us take care of our home and show responsibility. When everyone does their part, the house stays clean and we all feel proud of it. It's important to learn how to contribute and take care of the things we have. The family's daily routine with set bedtimes and structured schedules was another point of contention for Mark. "Why do I have to go to bed so early?" Mark protested. "I'm not even tired. I should be able to stay up like my friends." Mrs. Navarro gently explained. "Getting enough sleep is important for our bodies and minds to stay healthy. When we sleep, our bodies recharge and our brains get ready for the new day. It helps us feel energized and focused. That's why we have a bedtime routine, so we can have a good night's sleep and be ready for tomorrow." Mark also complained about having to finish his homework before playing. "Why do I have to do my homework first?" Mark whined. "It's so boring. Can't I play now and do it later?" Mrs. Navarro patiently replied, "Homework is a way for you to practice what you have learnt at school and become even better at it. When we finish our homework before playing, we can enjoy our free time without worrying about unfinished work. It helps us feel proud of what we've accomplished." The family tried to limit screen time, including Mark's excessive phone usage. "Why can't I be on the phone all the time?" Mark argued. "It's not fair. I want to stay connected with my friends. And don't give me one of your boring ass lectures." Mr. Navarro ignored his last outburst and explained, "We believe it's important to have a balance in life, Mark. While staying connected with friends is important, it's also essential to have face-to-face interactions and spend time engaging in other activities. Too much screen time can affect our sleep, concentration, and overall well-being. We want you to have a healthy balance between the technology and other aspects of life." Mark also expressed frustration about the limited TV time in the Navarro household. "Why can't we watch more TV shows?" Mark complained. "I'm missing all the cool stuff." Mrs. Navarro smiled kindly and said watching TV can be enjoyable, but it's crucial to remember. Mark interrupted, exclaiming, "Oh my God, I can't stand this!" He instinctively covered his ears. Undeterred, Mrs. Navarro continued, "There are countless other avenues to explore and appreciate, Mark. We firmly believe in utilising our time wisely by engaging in various activities, such as reading, playing games and spending quality time with the family. Through these pursuits, we can discover new interests and create lasting, meaningful memories." Though Mark found it challenging to accept the Navarro family's way of doing things, their wisdom slowly started to sink in. As more weeks passed, he began to realise that there was a value in their traditions, routines and expectations. It would take time for Mark to shed his bratty attitude and truly embrace the Navarro family's values, but little by little, he started to understand that there was more to life than his own desires. The Navarros' patience, guidance and unwavering commitment to their principles would shape Mark's perspective, transforming him into a more considerate and appreciative young individual. Mark had come to realise that beneath the surface of their strict ways lay a treasure trove of wisdom, love and respect that had the power to change his life forever. Back at home, as Mark's journey continued, his family couldn't help but feel immensely proud and pleased with his transformation. They witnessed the growth and maturity that had taken place within the once bratty kid. Gone were the entitlement and self-centeredness that had defined him before. In their place, they saw a young individual who learned the value of empathy, respect and gratitude. With each passing day, the Johnson family celebrated the positive changes in Mark's behaviour and mindset. They rejoiced in the realisation that their efforts and unwavering support had not been in vain. Mark's transformation became a beacon of hope for families facing similar challenges, reminding them of the transformative power of love and the potential for growth within every individual. If you got any value at all, please take time to subscribe and click the thumbs up. And if you want to watch more videos, take your pick from the end screen. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.